everyone, Crafting Vicky here with you, and I'm in need for some ephemera for journals, and I figured I was going to take you along with me. So when going through my stash of stuff and cleaning up, I found these here. Those are little cards, and I would think they're probably to place cards or something like this. But anyway, I've got them. I don't really know what to do with them, except that I'm thinking that they'd be pretty in a journal as a journaling spot. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I've pulled out some birds from my Reader's Digest book, and I figured we could do that with some leftover whatever. So I've pulled out this, which is a bin of all the little leftover pieces that I have, and yeah, just have fun and chat and just play around. So I'm wondering what you guys are up to these days. I was hoping that I was gonna go back to a video a day, but that's not happening. There's still so much to do in the house, for the house, and so I haven't really had a chance to do videos as much as I used to. So I don't have a bank of videos, and if I don't make some, well, there goes the fact that I can't show you guys anything. And yeah, it's been difficult, because even just putting stuff in my Etsy store it's not happening very much, and I kind of miss that. Would this be pretty? No, not with this one. But I just saw something. No, this could be pretty with it. So even the little leftover pieces like this, I like to use them up. I like putting them in a little container so that they're not all over the place, because otherwise that's what was happening. Now these cards are very small, so you can't have a big image because it's not gonna fit. So I tried to find images of birds that were on the smaller side. So here we go, and then I've pulled out this here, which is the Chit Chat from Tim Holtz, and I figured I was gonna just use a little word to embellish this. So here's a little card. I think it's fun. I think it's different, and it's using up the little leftover pieces that I have. And yeah, I'm trying to, like I said, use up as much as I've got of stuff. It makes me feel better that I'm actually using up some of it, and the scraps and stuff. This must have been watercolored book pages, because there's watercolor on it. So yeah, I've just not been crafting all that much still. Just having trouble finding the time and energy to go into it. I'm trying not to tear too much, because there might be a bird on the other side that could be fun. Like, for example, there's this cluster of birds here. That's the part when there's images on both sides sometimes it gets difficult to choose which side you are gonna be using. I need to know something else, I think. And I really do have trouble putting, you know, throwing out little things like this. I think I have to start my own therapy group of what do you do with the scraps. Okay, so that, and this here. So here's another little card. I think for fast little crafts, when you don't have a lot of time and you still want to be creative. And I like making my own ephemera for my journals. Just makes it more personal. Okay, this one. This one would fit in there. So I'm thinking I want to use this bird. I like putting many different layers. I think it makes it interesting. This could be secrets that are put in this little book. I like this torn piece. I like the texture that it gives. That. And just a tiny piece. I love using the deli paper that I paint on in the garage, and then you can use it as some embellishment. I think it gets a dual purpose. which I think is fun because there's so much nice paints on there. It seemed kind of a shame to throw it out. And I like those little words, and I'm glad I'm actually using them now. Because I tend to hoard anything that Sim holds. Like, I really hoard it, which is not good. I know. What's the point of having it in my stash if I'm not going to use it, right? Sorry if I'm being quiet. I love the glue process, like just gluing papers together. Something very therapeutic about doing that. It's kind of mindless. Here. And here's another one. It's doing pretty good. I wonder if I can make them all. I'm not sure. We've done 5 so far. It's 12 minutes. I don't want to have 1 or 2 left. Like I'd like. If I'm going to use them, might as well use them all. I just like using up, like I said, all the little bits of papers I have. Oops. And seems like a shame to throw this little guy away. even if his tail has been cut off. Here. This is the little guy that I wanted to put on there initially. Here and here. It's going well, it's going well. Making progress with these. Here. Just really using up all those tidbits. I'd be curious to know how you use yours. What do you make with your little leftover pieces of paper? Put it down so I can actually put the sentiment at the top this time around. So the cards are a bit different, not all the same. Got 4 left. Paper is much thinner than the rest. Oops. And as you can see, it tears easily. Okay, so my banana bread looks amazing. It's gonna be a fun thing to eat in the morning. So how I'm gonna put that one. I don't know if I want to put something else as well. I think I want to put it a little bit higher up like that. Okay, so I'm going to do something like this. I don't want to be able to recognize if there's a hand there. I'm trying to hide that. So with this, it does the job. To redo the E on here, it didn't stamp as well as I wanted. So, got a feeling that my son's gonna be coming to ask me something. And he's not realizing that I'm filming, obviously, so. Okay, so. That's that. I just need to redo this. Okay, so I think it looks better. So I've got 3 done. Now, I like that one. Okay, so out of the way, I have my sassy britches on. I like that one for this little cat. These are left over from making the card base, so I like using them. Oh, and I'm making a mess. I've been collecting these from Diane for quite a long time. A lot of them are not available anymore, but like I said, I've been purchasing all of them as they come out. There's probably some that are already done in the little booklets and stuff that she sells, and I've purchased some of those, but for these cards I thought it'd be fun to stamp, because I don't use my stamps all that often, and I should, because I've got them. Okay, so this. Okay, and I want something colorful for him. I like that. Andrew, je vais faire les trucs s'il sort puis qu'il met en avant.
Ok, parfait.
I need to finish the staining of some new things that we've, the cover for the drawers in the pantry. And okay, so I will have used most of what was on my desk, which is cool, because this way I don't have to put it away. I think they're hilarious. I love them. It's going to be fun using my own card that way instead of, you know, using something that was already made. This. Okay, so that. this. Maybe I can put that. And put this here. And then I'll cover the feet. Don't give me attitude, I already have it. Or are you still talking? That could be cute. Because he's that little dog is really tiny for that big tiger. Okay, so here's that. Okay. And I think I might have time to do one more. As you know, I can't waste paper. I hate wasting it. So I end up using some pieces that are not necessarily what I would have thought of using originally. Here, and time for one more. So this and what am I going to use for him as the sentiment? That is the question. And where am I going to put him? I'm exhausted by how stupid everyone is getting. he be saying that because he's been he's got such an attitude of being better than everybody else. C3PO. Yes, I do know Star Wars. I'm married to a nerd, and we've watched those many times. Too many to actually be able to count. And the kids also have watched all of the Star Wars. Couldn't stop it. It's been doing that for a little bit now. It's very strange how it used to be fine, and now I can't seem to shut it from the first time around that I do it. Okay, so whoops. Okay, so almost finished. So I hope that you did like it the first time around and that you did enjoy it this time around as well. And I mean, it's different type of cards, but I think it's fun. They're unique, quirky. Okay, so glue that down, and that will be that. So keep making stuff fall, and I don't know why. So I guess I'm gonna go and stain stuff now, and maybe, just maybe, I can do a little bit of journaling afterwards before it's time to prepare supper and lunches and get ready for next week, for the upcoming week. Okay, so and here we go. So these are all the little cards for today, and I think they're quite fun as well. So hopefully you've enjoyed this. I'm looking forward to reading your comments, and have a great Monday. Bye everyone.